Step into the unknown with The Shadow Frequency, hosted by Matt Wilson. Join him as he unravels the paranormal, from ghostly tales to strange phenomena, every spine-tingling episode. Catch the show on all major podcast directories, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Just search The Shadow Frequency. For exclusive access and to back the journey, hit them up on Patreon. Get ready, Matt's about to take you where the shadows hum.
Welcome, seekers of the unknown, to the Shadow Frequency, where we tune in to the mysteries that echo beyond the veil. I'm Juniper, your producer, and tonight our host Matt Wilson dives deep into the enigma of Baalbek, those colossal stone blocks in Lebanon that defy explanation. Were they the work of ancient humans or something far more otherworldly? Grab your headphones, dim the lights, and let's step into the shadows.
Hey everyone, Matt Wilson here, your guide through the strange and unexplained on the Shadow Frequency. This episode, we're heading to the Bekaa Valley in Lebanon to a place called Baalbek, a site that's been whispering secrets for millennia. Picture this. Stone blocks weighing over 800 tons, some even pushing 1,500 tons, carved and placed with precision that makes modern engineers scratch their heads. These are the Baalbek Stones, 6 massive megaliths that have baffled archaeologists, historians, and anyone who's ever stood in their shadow. The question is, who or what put them there? Let's set the scene. Baalbek, once known as Heliopolis, or the City of the Sun under Roman rule, sits on a history that stretches back at least 8,000 years. The Romans built their grand temple of Jupiter on a foundation of 3 stones called the Trilithon, each one around 750 to 800 tons, 62 feet long, 14 feet high, and 12 feet thick. That's heavier than a fully loaded Boeing 747. And just a short distance away, in an ancient quarry, lie 3 more giant stones: the Stone of the Pregnant Woman at 1,000 tons, the Stone of the South at 1,242 tons, and the Forgotten Stone, discovered in 2014, tipping the scales at a jaw-dropping 1,500 tons. Moving these today would take cranes and tech we've only mastered in the last century, so how did they do it thousands of years ago? The mainstream story says the Romans pulled it off, maybe with rollers, ropes, and sheer manpower, but here's where it gets weird. The Trilithon stones aren't just big, they're fitted together so tightly you can't slip a needle between them. And those quarry stones? They're still there, half buried, like someone or something abandoned the job mid-project. The Romans were incredible engineers, sure, but even their biggest obelisk topped out at 300 tons. So were they really the masterminds here, or did they stumble onto something older, something they couldn't replicate? Enter Zecharia Sitchin, a name you'll know if you've ever dipped into the ancient astronaut theories. Sitchin argued that Baalbek wasn't just a temple site, it was an Anunnaki spaceport. Yep, you heard that right. The Anunnaki, those supposed extraterrestrial beings from Sumerian lore, might have been the ones quarrying and lifting those monsters. In his book, The Stairway to Heaven, Sitchin ties Baalbek to the Epic of Gilgamesh, suggesting Gilgamesh saw rockets launching from this very spot. A platform of massive stones, he says, would have been perfect for alien tech, something humans back then couldn't dream of building. Now I know what you're thinking. Aliens? Really, Matt? But hear me out. The precision of these stones, the sheer scale, it's hard to explain with Bronze Age tools. The quarry's just 900 meters from the temple, slightly uphill, so no lifting was needed to start, but getting them into place? That's a different beast. Some engineers guess it'd take 512 workers with rollers and pulley systems just to budge a 557-ton block. Less than half the Trilithon's weight. Scale that up, and you're talking thousands of people, perfectly coordinated with tech we've got no record of, or maybe it wasn't humans at all. Let's lean into the paranormal for a sec. Local legends say the Stone of the Pregnant Woman got its name from a woman who tricked the people of Baalbek into feeding her by claiming she knew how to move it. Others say pregnant jinn, supernatural beings, cut and shifted it. There's even a tale that touching it boosts fertility, like it's charged with some ancient energy. Could these stories be echoes of something real, something beyond human hands? All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll dig into Graham Hancock's take an advanced lost civilization and weigh it against the Anunnaki theory. Plus, what do those forgotten quarry stones tell us about who or what left them behind? Stay tuned.
Hey, Shadow Frequency listeners, Juniper here. How wild is this Baalbek mystery so far? Massive stones, alien spaceports, Jinn legends. Matt's really got us wondering what's lurking in those ancient shadows, right? Are you Team Anunnaki or leaning towards something else? Stick around because next we're diving into lost civilizations and what those abandoned quarry stones might mean. If you're loving this, hit that like and subscribe button. You can follow us on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Also, podcast directories like Apple, Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio, Podbean, and many more. Oh, and we've launched a Patreon at patreon.com/shadowfrequency. Check it out and support us. And if you want to advertise on the show, you can contact us through Patreon. Back to Matt and more on the Stones of Baalbek.
Welcome back to the Shadow Frequency. We're knee-deep in the Baalbek mystery, and before the break, we floated Zecharia Sitchin's wild idea the Anunnaki, ancient aliens, might have built this place as a cosmic launch pad. But let's pivot to another theory, one from Graham Hancock, the guy who's all about lost civilizations. Hancock says Baalbek Stones scream advanced tech that predates the Romans, Greeks, even the Canaanites. He's not sold on aliens, but he's convinced some forgotten culture had the know-how to pull this off, then vanished into history's fog. Think about it. The Romans built their temples on top of these megaliths, not the other way around. The Trilithon's weathering and style don't match the Roman stuff above it. It's older, rougher, like it's from a different era. And those quarry stones, the pregnant woman, the South, the forgotten, they're just sitting there, untouched for millennia. Hancock wonders, why didn't the Romans use them? Did they not even know they were there? Or were they too big, too intimidating, even for Rome's best? Here's where it gets spooky. That forgotten stone, found in 2014 by the German Archaeological Institute, was right under the pregnant woman. 19.6 meters long, 6 meters wide, 1,500 tons. It's the biggest quarried stone ever found, and it's still half stuck in the ground. Imagine the scene. Whoever cut it got that far, then just stopped. Why? Did they run out of time? Did something or someone force them to abandon it? It's like a snapshot of a project frozen in eternity, and it chills me to think what might have been watching from the shadows. Now let's weigh these ideas. Sitchin Anunnaki theory is out there. Rockets, aliens, the works. It's tempting when you see the stones this big, but there's no hard proof, just tantalizing hints in old texts. Hancock's lost civilization feels grounded. Humans with lost tech could explain it without jumping to ET. Then there's the Roman angle. Maybe they did it, but the scale and precision stretch belief. Me, I'm torn. I love the idea of something supernatural, jinn, aliens, whatever. But those quarry stones feel like a clue to a human story we've forgotten. What do you think? Were the Baalbek Stones an alien flex, a lost civilization's masterpiece, or just Roman grit pushed to the limit? Hit us up in the comments. Let's keep this frequency buzzing. For now, I'm Matt Wilson, signing off from the shadows. Stay curious, folks.
That's it for tonight's dive into the Baalbek mystery on Shadow Frequency. I'm Juniper, your producer, and wow, what a ride with Matt, right? Aliens, lost tech, ancient secrets, where do you land? Keep the conversation going online, and we'll catch you next time for more unexplained vibes. Until then, keep your eyes on the shadows and your ears tuned to the frequency. Good night, Seekers.